picture on Zeus's shirt is the PNG tuber. We are being goofy the entire time.
It's a great time.
Yeah, we are about to see just the heavy slugging it out, though.
Kragg, definitely a character of discussion terminally throughout this game. In an interesting spot right now, I think still very strong, and you can see some of the tools that make that the case as we get an early stock.
That was gross. Yeah, I mean, Zeus trying to use the rock, batting the big bear away, but I don't want to say that Etalus struggled. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. We're going to switch topics anyways. that was not good right now. And say, a lot of people are going to say that Etalus struggles a little bit neutral, but hits like a truck. It's just a weird, tricky neutral is the thing. Your neutral is very like up and down and horizontal, but the diagonals aren't going to be quite the same kind of deal.
I think a big part of the neutral game, the RPS that we will see begin to show up is when Pikmon goes for first option approaches to try to prevent rock pool, because that is so important on Zeus's game plan. We love rock. We love install super. Ooh, and we love the pressure from Pikmon.
Ooh, there we go, there we go. Well, that's why I was saying, like, the recovery is incredibly vertical. If you've got ice down, you've got some of the fastest burst horizontal movement into like, some very strong options. But you really have to make the person scared of which one you're going to go for. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite get to the wall.
A little bit of a tough game.
Not which one you're going to go for out of the horizontal or vertical, but the idea of like, well, am I going to pull icicles so that they can't like stop the person from jumping? Am I going to use the dash attack or Dacus, or am I going to like run up and then wave dash back and use the slippery movement and let the person whiff? Because I do think Etalus is a phenomenal whiff punish character.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is the name of the game.
And then he converts that into a phenomenal advantage state, the way he's able to pressure you, even with simple things like that forward air got armor. That's hard to deal with.
It does, and because you can charge it, you can just follow the person all the way out, where you'll definitely see that at some point this set.
Great angles from Zeus.
Uses the armor to get through the rock shards. That was actually really clever.
Now trying to pressure with that forward air again. You can see the way just trying to break through Zeus's defensive wall. But Zeus is turning that into, no. Oh no, we're getting a little too silly in the chili, Zeus.
The air dodge into immediate like up air command grab attempt is wild.
Yeah, that is a bit much. Did not end up working out very well for Zeus in that situation. Now it's Pikmon's turn to take advantage of a bit of an overextension.
Okay. The grab, Nair's always. I feel like, what move should I be using right now as Etalus? Like, Nair might not always be the exact best option, but it's never a terrible option.
Like, yeah, if you're not sure what to be doing, just press the A button.
It might not be the best option. It's going to be decent. Especially if you're like, I don't need to kill. I need to get the combo still. And you know what? Sometimes a combo isn't a string of moves. Sometimes it's 4 rock throws in a row.
Which used to be a combo.
Yeah, yep.
Times have changed, but
barely.
The ends have not. Zeus waiting. Great timing there. Trying to turn this around. Pikmon still has that lead, but misses a tech. Gets pushed into the corner again, and Zeus has no fear.
That was such a good read. Pikmon has been air dodging out like super deep to get a little bit more distance on the recovery, and that time Zeus called out the air dodge and pulled Killer to deal with it, like from all the way up. It didn't lead into a ton, but I'm still incredibly impressed by the read. Holy crap.
Oh, no! There we go.
We got some cheese. Don't worry about it.
We call that complacency right there from ZeusDahGoose. Rinse and repeating that edge guard, admittedly, masterfully, able to get those heights very well all the way through. But finally, Pikmon found a way. But most critically here, Zeus has evened up what was a massive deficit.
Yeah, honestly. Especially after the, you think I'm going out to edge guard, suddenly you get up thrown, turned around the other way. And up thrown, up air thrown.
I'll call it an up throw.
It's a weird move. It's throw with the up button. Throws them down, I guess. You can't call it a down throw.
Oh, okay. Scary spot in the corner. Zeus manages to get out. Very good at finding those nairs off the ledge. A potent tool in the arsenal, to be sure. but now Pikmon goes for that up air, up throw, whatever you want to call it again. Zeus was ready. Zeus still holding the corner, and that one read converted masterfully into game number 2.
I mean, that looked like it was Pikmon's game to lose, and unfortunately, like, Zeus just came alive.
Yeah, great
This
stuff
respawn, I was like, what if I don't get hit again? How about that? What if I just don't get hit?
Yeah, it's just not for me. Not my personal favorite, to be honest. Running it back.
The cargo throw is nasty.
How do you feel about the stage choice at this point?
I've been curious about that. I want to ask Pikmon about this stage choice because I didn't realize that Hidojo was the stage of choice here. And I just don't know. Yes, you get the ice down on more area of the stage. It's harder to, like, it's going to hit before you can get parried. But I don't know that Etalus loves triplats, but I don't know. I'm not good at this character, so who am I to say?
You definitely have more options to implement annoying mix with, like, am I going to up throw through the platform?
Yeah.
But I kind of agree that Zeus has a lot of tools here, and so I don't know that I see the vision.
So scary off stage. Oh, you held in one too many times. Most other characters would die there. We get back, but we're going to do it again. The Nair leads into literally whatever you want in this case. The other thing you absolutely want, the forward.
Pikmon really tried to force the issue there, again going for that.
Oh, does it again!
Air. Oh. Okay.
Nice to get a third. We whiffed a command grab, and we are still in the disadvantaged situation.
Such a scary situation. Turns out pretty even. Zeus still in advantage.
This doesn't feel even to me.
This
This does not feel even to me. I don't know.
The situation is no longer even.
We're on ledge. Man, you can't even get to the center of the stage.
We're playing ping pong with ourselves. Zeus. Oh, Zeus! Why you gotta do him like that, Zeus?
I mean, I know this because one of my cruise teams is all of the pirate skins. It's Pirate Clairen, Pirate Maple, and Pirate Absar.
I'm also a pirate skin man, so I respect it.
Yeah, if you see some of the big hit effects, it's like Ghost and Skull and Crossbones kind of stuff.
Yeah, the Skull and Crossbones I've seen. I have to keep an eye out for these ghosts as we do get into game number 1 here.
It has like the wispy.
Okay, Arkouda off to a solid start. Keeping pace, like that's kind of the test. You talked about it a minute ago with the Etalus, one of those characters that if you're getting outpaced, it can just feel impossible.
It's that character, everyone's like, oh yeah, combo in Etalus, fine. Depending on like how good you are at dealing with armor or how good you are at like finishing your food, it's one of those characters that you're like, I got you up to percent 2 minutes ago and I cannot find the kill now.
Please.
Not as much as Rivals 1 where super armor was a little bit better, the ice armor. But man, every once in a while you're like, I thought I had it, and then I overextended slightly, didn't realize you could forward air out of it. Everyone else would have gotten clipped, but you just pulled through, and now we're here.
Okay, and there goes the first stock. Despite that early bit of a lead from Arkouda in those neutral scrambles, Pikmon once again proving the ability to take those punishes all the way.
Honestly, I'm very impressed by Arkouda right now.
Yeah, same. Great catches there on the recovery. This is kind of the test, right? You don't have a projectile with Clairen, so what can you do to shut down the recoveries? And Arkouda's giving us answers.
I mean, that's one of those. Like I said, I think it's very easy to slightly overextend against Etalus, and every time you overextend, you're just eating %.
Yes.
And even when Arkouda was down, nothing felt like, oh, you made, there's small decisions that you could have done better, but it was never like, oh my god, you shouldn't have gone out there. That was a terrible choice kind of thing.
Look at that coverage with the jab. Got the tipper stun recognized. I'm not going to be able to get it down strong or something here. I'll just jab, and that'll push Pikmon further off the stage. And got like a good extra 40% out of that decision. Up till no tippers, but we don't need them.
I think we might have wanted one of that last hit, but
the last one for sure.
I do agree, but there we go. There is indeed a tipper somewhere. We found it.
Okay, just snaking underneath. Arkouda becoming very hard to touch in certain situations.
Arkouda looks like he really understands his matchup.
Yeah.
Like, it is a good back and forth versus the... I've heard from a lot of people, like, even when I won, I just felt like I better played the Etalus, and I didn't play the matchup at all. And it feels like Arkouda's doing a little bit of both.
Yes, I definitely feel that with Etalus. Like, this matchup is an enigma.
Whether I won or lost.
Yeah, like...
I've heard a lot of people
it's like the
Arcane,
coding joke. Like,
Arcane the same thing.
It worked, and I don't know why. Yeah, Arcane as well. Okay. Pikmon going for that a lot. Honestly, hasn't gotten a lot of mileage off of it, but it does create pressure.
Yeah, as soon as I saw, I was like, I think we can confirm into the kill here.
It's a 2-stock.
It's a 2-stock, and Pikmon's feel good.
From the 82 seed, Arkouda, I'm seeing the Cinderella run right now. Okay.
It's a little confusing when the person wearing the help tag is the one 2-stocking. Or maybe you got the help. Like, maybe you are the help. I don't know.
Takes the person out back. Douche. Douche. Yep. Somebody call an ambulance for this guy. Douche.
I'm looking it up right now because what seed? Pikmon's the 23rd seed. All right. Got it immediately comes out of the gate swinging.
Dropping for a pretty standard stage, kind of low top blast zone, kind of big side blast zones, but no huge factors here. The one thing that does come to mind is that Clairen tippers will more easily go through those platforms, so Pikmon's going to have to be careful on his counter pick. With that air dodge.
I'm used to seeing some really explosive stocks from Pikmon, regardless of the character, but especially with the Etalus. And that entire last game was just like, we got some like nickel and dimes, we got some small 2-piece combos, 3-piece follow-ups, but we weren't seeing anything crazy.
Right.
And it was just constantly Arkouda on the being Pikmon on the back foot.
Even Arkouda's combos haven't been super long. We're getting like some 3 pieces, but they're converting into F-strongs very well. And
that's knowing you're out of like, at this percent, if I hit this move, I can combo into kill.
And a little bit of an unfortunate situation. I think Pikmon might have accidentally held down past the ledge, trying so hard not to get hit.
A lot of people try to tech too early because that's a little bit of like the pause, the wait.
Oh, okay, that's a chance, but no, good DI. Pikmon can't finish the food here, and now Arkouda gets another chance to get some extra credit. Pikmon is starting to wake up, though.
He's starting to wake up, but we just can't find the kill right now.
173. You are not supposed to live this late against Etalus. Okay, good armor to get down. We've seen Pikmon be very consistent with that.
I thought we were about to see Nair kill from mid-stage.
We're approaching that point.
I don't know if I've ever seen Nair kill. There we go. Back air is going to seal the deal now. Honestly, lived way too long, but only took 36% to get there. And we are now back to even.
Yeah, this is not so bad for Pikmon after all things considered, but it does make you worry about the rest of this set because Arkouda is showing that ability to shut down your level 1 options so well.
Arkouda's doing such a good job of going, like, all right, you like to land in this spot, you're going to try to counterattack here. Let me just wave dash back or shield and let me just immediately get that grab, get my own offense going. Do we see it again? Oh my god, yeah, Pikmon's starting to DI a little bit harder out. Because even the things that you aren't expecting to link, Arkouda's like, I'm just going to dash all the way forward and let the F-strong rip.
Oh, great catch. Does not get the charge.
Yeah, I think needed a little, like a beat more on that charge.
So close and yet so far. And now Pikmon gets to run the offense.
And that's those explosive combos that I was talking about. We went from live to very deeply dead with some terrible DI off the side there.
Immediately getting rid of that ice armor as well from Pikmon. Setting it up, letting it go, trying to optimize as much as possible. And this is the Pikmon dimension.
That air dodge was insane. You think air dodge up as like a weird cross-up, mix-up? That was really cool.
Arkouda does manage to get out of that scramble, but not without taking a lot of damage. 90% unanswered on this last stock.
90's rough, but it's doable.
These are those do or die moments for these big upset Cinderella runs.
Wow, the early up special calls out and is like, hey, I think you're going to drop down. You are not ready to have to deal with this. Goes back to ledge. Super smart. Great job just teching. Gets in there. How much can you bully the bear off stage? We're not actually going to see it at all. Never mind.
Set up some ice, make it a little bit trickier, and then immediately hitting him with the skirt. That one piece of ice was all it took.
God, it's never an Etalus without the up strong scoop in somebody. I'm glad that move is more consistent now. It is still, you're able to fall out of it, but I feel like when Etalus released, there was a lot of times where I'm like, you should have killed them.
Yeah, it's a tough move to make work. There's still like those edge cases. I think a lot of the cases now where it doesn't hit are cases like, okay, well, like the first hit probably shouldn't have hit me anyway.
Yeah, I shouldn't have, like I also shouldn't have hit by that either.
You got hard scooped and then it doesn't confirm. You're like, that's fine. So yeah, still figuring that out. Pikmon knowing, I think, very well which situations to use that move in.
Yep. Okay, doesn't hit the up tilt. We're seeing a lot of the up tilt attempts from Pikmon, and Arkouda is able to, like, that slight DI of, I'm making you think that it's going to work, but because I've gone just far enough out, it's going to make it pretty ambiguous.
Yes.
Okay,
dear.
the nair into the up air.
Pikmon is starting to get a bit of a download on these recovery paths.
Pikmon wanted a,
Oh my goodness, just knows.
This is some of that active experience. We were talking about Pikmon feeling a little lost game one, and as we are finding the map, it has just gone further and further, a little bit more momentum.
Okay, opportunity now for Arkouda.
Oh.
Pikmon, I think, is starting to realize if I just go super high, Arkouda doesn't have great options to deal with that.
One more scoop. Yeah, Arkouda was doing a great job dealing with Pikmon going low, that recovery, but doesn't seem to have it quite figured out from the other. Wait. There we go.
Okay. Evening it up. See, every time I think Pikmon's starting to get the download, Arkouda finds ways to whittle back into these stocks. Definitely that counter adaptation is there. It's just going to be the game of like adaptation attrition. Yeah. Who can continue to play that adaptation game longer?
Yeah, no, Arkouda's still looking great. I think it's just that Pikmon from game one was looking genuinely shaky, which is something I very rarely describe for Pikmon.
Right.
And then we are not looking shaky anymore. We are like, okay, I know what my game plan is. I know how to deal with this. I've got my B&Bs. I've got my combos. I just got to do my thing.
Good punish from Arkouda. Pikmon likes to use that armor to go past.
Clips.
Okay, I'll just grab you.
Doesn't hit the nair.
I'll just grab you. You're going to keep using that forward air? Okay, this time gets past.
Pikmon's using a lot of these falling forward airs to armor through. Arkouda's now at the percent where if you get hit by one of them at the wrong time, you're actually just gonna die. Not yet.
Still no consistent answer against that high recovery from Pikmon, and Arkouda is starting to pay for it, getting less and less off of these ledge traps.
Oh, good job DIing out, but jeez, we zoomed across the stage there.
All right. We AMSA teching.
Oh, okay, that was an attempt. It was like, all right, you've been going high. Let me try to nair out. I don't know if it's just the wrong answer or just misspaced, but we're seeing someone try to make the difference. I'm kind of surprised that up air tipper didn't kill, actually. If we were a little bit higher.
Super high. Oh,
wow.
What a catch.
That was honestly a big call out of, I think you are going back to the ledge. We've evened it up, though. Who needs a call out when I've got armor?
That was such a great catch from both sides, recognizing each other's defensive habits. Okay, trying to stall it out a little bit. You wait out the platform, which gives you the opportunity to push them further off stage, and now Pikmon is in the driver's seat for a moment.
Lentini, we're starting the combo. We got the nair, we got the back air.
Oh, we got the icicles as well. Rinse and repeating on the ledge, trying to refresh that intangibility, and this is where Pikmon thrives.
Oh, that nair sends out. We got one more chance. Oh, not only lands, but lands in the knockdown state.
Gee.
Wow! Not only gets the tech, but finds the follow-up after. That's the crazy movement.
Arkouda needs to find an answer to that high recovery. Pikmon gets back for free, loses the neutral. This is a chance.
Holds the charge. That's not going to kill. Doesn't hit the tipper on the downer, and it doesn't get back.
That was your chance.
God, what a heartbreaker.
Close. Bet everything on that down air. lost the house on that down air.
Yeah, thank God it's a game we've got the best of 5 and not a best of 3, because if you lost the whole set, I'm just like, well, the down air tipper didn't hit, and I was pixels away from making it back.
I see Arkouda giggling a little bit, which honestly, good sign.
Yes.
You have to have a sense of humor about those things. You got so close, was just a little bit off. Pikmon's DI was a little bit too good.
You either laugh or cry.
Yeah.
And
sometimes it's both.
Oh, a lot of times it's both, but you can't let it eat at you, though. Because that's when the set's still going on. You can't be like, well, I lost already when there's 3 more games.
Ooh, get up attack and a break out of that down air timing. And I like the delay as well from Pikmon. So many people delay like an aerial on your wake up in case you go for a get up attack. So the level 2 is starting to come out.
I didn't know you could grab someone out of that. That's crazy, actually. I was like, all right, you're on the ice. That's good. All right, never mind.
You can if you're Arkouda. Yeah, I just fold. So you got it, King.
Well, I know that if you're standing on the ice, the down special, it has the frozen effect. So that's why I didn't realize you grab someone out of the beginning of that effect.
It's an interesting interaction of mechanics there. But what else is interesting is that Pikmon has a pretty hefty lead right now.
I mean, we were saying that Pikmon's, in a number of different games, has been a top player at this point. He knows what's going on, has the composure. And Arkouda was the like, oh my God, you're back. We're so excited to, like, your friends are so excited to see you. That's not the person you expect to be in. Oh my God, that almost hit.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in Arkouda's situation here, you have a bit of a, wait, I can win this moment, and that's when you start to crumble. Like, I don't play poorly against top players until I think I've got a chance. Then I fall apart.
Oh, okay, just the immediate back air. Drops down, we go down for the up air.
Went so far down, but both of them.
And that's how the last game ended too.
And that might be the death toll in this set, as Arkouda is down to 1 stock. Pikmon has ice on everything. Even the roaming platform was frozen.
It's not all she wrote yet, but there's not a lot of pages left. Okay, drops down. Is it Pikmon's chance to turn and make a mistake? Not yet. In fact, into the downer. The back air DI mix-up. We are going to do one more. That is Curtains.
Sign the name on the epilogue. That is GG's. Great stuff to Pikmon.
The explosion and forward air the Clairen. I did that in bracket today. I might be that nice guy. Either way, though, there are things that Etalus can do, but of course, when it comes down to overall, I do think overall, I think, this matchup can be considered pretty hard, at least. I don't know who wins, but it's at least hard. I'll say that.
Absolutely. And much like that conversation that we had about Galvin earlier, Etalus is one of those characters that, even in matchups that are losing, if he's able to find the right hit, I mean, you're in a terrible position.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of, again, against a character like Clairen and against a player like Rongunshu, with such a consistent punish game and consistent neutral, are you able to find that hit at all?
And it's really about the neutral B edge guarding, which you'll see a lot of the time probably Rongunshu be going for. The counterplay obviously is when they're doing up tilt or down tilt to put you off stage, you're supposed to DI in so you don't get neutral B. The option is, though, if you do that, you might just get juggled for as long as you want.
God. And Ron's so good at those pivot down strongs as well. For the people that don't know, that move's an anti-air. I don't care what you have to say, that's the best anti-air in the game.
Please, don't talk to me about it. I've been hit by it too much.
It's too good, man. It's too good. Kills so early. And again, the way that Ron is able to sneak those pivots in makes it such a threatening tool.
Okay.
Damn.
Getting the moose off the platform. Trying to go for, something nasty, but just couldn't get it. The icicles, not enough.
Able to get back to the stage, FullStream. Not committing too much, but now the miss tech on the platform should give FullStream an opportunity and just misses the forward air. As a true punish, and both these guys living much longer than I think either of us thought they had.
The neutrals was really impressing me though, because of course, when you see or look at Etalus, the most thing you think of course, is that dash that they usually will be spamming. The top players though of this character are utilizing a lot more forward air to, go over these distances, down tilts, these jabs, to make sure, hey, I'm not going to slide into you like an idiot. intermediate, like the mid-level guys, I'm gonna start doing forward air a lot of times. Very safe move on your shield, and if I do get a hit, I get the world. So
yeah, I think forward air is competing for best move in the game. So
even after the nerfs, they've given it
man.
I believe they've given it a sour spot, and it does hurt, but it's still a very good
I've
move.
never seen a sour spot hit.
It's pretty decent. Still a good move nonetheless.
Whatever.
But yeah,
Yikes.
that's what I'm talking about.
That's
you know?
the heat, man.
It's just very hard to get past, and I would just love to know the counterplay, but you know, even FullStream himself.
FullStream hasn't found it yet, man. He'll
If the
let
top,
you know.
If the top players can't figure out, then hey, I feel good. I'll say that. Oh, that's a tough one.
Really good bait coming up from Ron there. Actually going back onto the stage and then immediately wave dashing back to the ledge. A little bit over ambitious from FullStream. You saw him, he gave a little smile to Ron at the end of that game. Not too upset about it, but the first shot looked good, and Ron kind of started to run away with it. And so, again, it's hard to find a degree of consistency in these neutral, interactions as Etalus, again, even if you're going for something like the forward air, we saw multiple times actually the Nair was able to beat it out, just being like a lingering hitbox that even if you armor through like the first or second hit of Nair, there's still hitboxes coming your way that kind of go through it. So counterplay already being implemented by Rongunshu, and FullStream on the back foot in terms of needing to figure it out. Getting hit with the sweet spot of Nair from behind just feels awful. Yeah, and a big character to Clairen can sometimes be a little bit of a death wish, and I think FullStream's kind of experiencing that right now. But again, like you said, has to work on the movement, the punish game with this character to really excel, especially in a matchup like this where the disjoints really do hurt. So can't make too many mistakes in neutral, and FullStream has to make it count when he gets a hit. Can't be too greedy like he was in that first game. I feel like he did get some things, but just couldn't get the finisher. That's what we really want. Ooh. Opportunity there for FullStream. Actually, if he had just held the ledge, but the ice on the shield and the armor online immediately taken offline by Rongunshu. The DI in is going to mean there are true confirms here. Nothing too crazy yet, and the air dodge gets him out of the most immediate danger, but the pressure is unrelenting. Yep. Not ready to forward air armor through that, of course, so you are going to get clipped. Good Ned off his ledge, and the up strong, should I say. I like it. The armor's back online. But it's a heavy boy. It's a heavy boy, but not enough. Yeah, armor's not saving you from that, and this is what I talked about. He DI'd out, so you're going to get hit by the neutral. If he DI'd in, though, with all that armor, you'd be stuck in a really bad spot. So it's just, what you're trying to go for. Good air dodge from Rongunshu. Yeah. Aware of that counterplay that you were talking about, the heat coming in immediately. And damn, dude, he is so comfortable off stage. So I talked about the edge guarding. It's really hurts. It is brutal. Oh my god, the nasty spot too. Rongunshu going off. Not enough. I mean, that's brutal. That really is bad. Dude. What do you even do? That's what I've been asking. Ron is one of the best Clairens in the world, if not the best Clairen in the world, at just getting that last hit of the Nair. He somehow just has the scrolls for how to space it, so only that last hit connects and you get just put in a terrible spot with no room for inconsistency or counterplay. The side B also coming out, and FullStream has had no chance to land for the last 2 minutes, man. Even the high up B is going the right way. Rongunshu cannot choose wrong. Yikes, dude. This looks like a training session versus the CPU. It's a level 9. Yeah, this is like, I need to warm up a little bit. Let me just see what this is doing. Rongunshu looks too good at the moment. Reverse backer though. This should be FullStream's chance. Needs something. Back online. Some sort of commitment you would think off stage, but Rongunshu still able to get back. Finally a stock ticket at 170%, but that is not good enough. We need to see these flying at 30. Need some cheese. Hold on though. DI's on the fourth though. That's a really good DI at that percent. Dude, get out the grater. I need something shredded. Mozzarella, cheddar. All the cheese being put away. There's no charcuterie board on the table. No jump online now either. Not able to get the second charge of that neutral B, but the air dodge already expended for FullStream. No longer a mix-up that he has online, and constantly having to recover high. And Rongunshu is just rinsing and repeating this invincibility. And dude, it's Thanos. Yeah. It's Thanos. As much as I love FullStream, I feel like vindicated. Like, you know what? It's not just me, Even the top players are experiencing this, and it's just such a hard wall to kind of get past. And I feel like FullStream really trying to figure out the answers, but Rongunshu just seems to have it all like a cheat sheet. Yeah, man, he brought it written on his arm or something like that. He's taking a glance down. Back here? Reset ledge? Neutral B? Okay, if you say so.
And it's just like, you know, we saw in previous sets today, like, you know, Pikmon against Arkouda, a lot of good edge guarding going through the drop-down up airs, drop-down nairs, the invincibility, but not really getting to showcase that against Rongunshu. I think they're very quick off the ledge as well. Very good recoveries, you know, to mix up the timing, good stalling.
He hasn't been gimped yet.
Yeah, so it's just really hard for FullStream to kind of get any kind of, you know, good leverage and good footing in.
And you know, again, regardless of where you fall on this, the Clairens will tell you that her weakness is her recovery.
Yep, I mean...
That's what they will tell you.
What they tell me.
And I think a lot of players would also probably vouch for one of Etalus' great strengths is his ability to pressure off stage, and neither of those things have come true. So
it's a hard one. I think the argument would be that, you know, the way Etalus edge guards Clairen is very different to how he edge guards everyone else. Just because, yes, you can forward air armor through the ice skins being down B'd, but of course, it's not really reliable. The thing you kind of have to work on is that ledge invincibility. You have to really just hog the ledge, reset, and just use your areas to push Clairen further and further away. The issue is, though, when you've got a player recovering like this, how do you kind of utilize that in effect?
Oh my god. And every time FullStream gets even the slightest bit greedy with going above the ledge, Ron is there with a forward tilt.
Hold on, though. Love to dash that wave land, or wave dash until I say.
Yeah, this needs to be something.
Unfortunate.
That's unlucky. I can't even blame him for that one. He tried. Back throw off stage, not going to be able to get the tipper fair. But the jump used, and that is another death sentence. The reversal, man.
Another neutral B added to the tally, please.
Rack him up.
I don't even want to count. Okay, forward air though.
Tough position. Doesn't go for the armor, instead goes for the icicles, but no reward off of it whatsoever. And resetting back to this neutral, it's exactly what Rongunshu wants, man.
Okay, the up air, but not enough. Actually above stage, so couldn't really get anything substantial. Keep the down air for now, but the up tilt.
Nice.
Flipping the table.
And I think Rongunshu's gotten very comfortable using Nair, one, to cross up, but two, to contest with forward air. So I like the adaptation from FullStream.
Bro, no, please, like actually, Twitch chat, please.
What do you do?
What is the counterplay to
What do you do?
I would actually love to know. I want to be educated, honestly.
Help!
Start the dialogue for us.
Coach chat.
Please. It's like, this just looks like roadkill. Oh my god.
There's a dead bear on the sidewalk, man.
Help him. Help the bear.
It's Build-A-Bear workshop. Rongunshu said I'm building a W from scratch. Nothing you can do about it.
I love the sneaking of the back air, but it's just not enough. Okay.
Oh, jump used?
Doesn't matter though, we can get back.
I feel like if he just grabbed the ledge and rolled there, he actually would have taken the stock. Opportunities. Again, I guess that there's a mix-up there, but FullStream not in a comfortable position whatsoever. And we talked about it earlier. Players who are normally very clean, very calculated, when they feel comfortable, start making mistakes and they're getting punched in the mouth like this.
Yeah. They're going to push him off. Down tilt usage, but
dude, comfy.
No ice to put down, so you can't really get anything true off that throw. Unfortunate. Good trip as well from Rongunshu. Kind of worked out. And forward air gets swatted by these aerials of Rongunshu.
It seems like FullStream keeps expecting him to go high, and it's just not happening. Finally, that jump expended early, but... Okay, thank you. Finally got the pace of that recovery. Realized Rongunshu has been going low, and as long as you hack stash off the back of the ledge, you can make that happen. Oh my god. We saw it. I mean, still in a terrible position off stage. Jump used. That invincibility so reliable, and there's nothing to be done. Rongunshu sees all, and FullStream sent home with a smile and a big question mark over his head.
Because, yeah.
What do you do?
What's
to be done?
I'd love to know.
Hey, man,
yeah.
I don't know.
I would love to
I don't know.
Not even on a propaganda or a joke side. Like, legit, what is Etalus supposed to do in that position? I'd actually love to know.